I blasted the music, so hopefully you can hear it this time.
Feel the hot air under the table. It's like a
Welcome
slight
back.
feeling.
We are in the second part of the stream. That music's probably too loud, but last time no one said that they could hear it, so I'm hoping it's working this time. Thank you for joining us for the
Jingle
second
Bells?
part. No, it's Happy Birthday. It's one of the few copyright-free songs out there.
Oh, fuck off, no. Why
Um,
is that? I suppose it's happy birthday for our social media account?
True, today was a very special day for our social media accounts. If you're on YouTube, please go follow all our stuff, links down below. And if you're on Twitch, let's get right back into it.
Slippery When Wet, Episode 3, Crime Day, Part 1.
We're at
Slippery When Wet, Episode 4, Crime Day, Part 2.
Yeah. So you find yourself on this street. There is the big building that you saw before with the workers out the front and the sort of fancier people inside in their suits. You've seen another building that you presume to be a church because you're familiar with the general shape of places of worship. They generally have a look to them, as we are familiar with our places of worship. There's a big circle above the entrance, and there is the gate that opens onto the outside of the city. And here you stand, escaped again from the police who were tailing you. Not really tailing you, but generally tailing the destruction, the path of destruction that you've led.
That one officer that rolled in at 20 slowly going, like, they were there and then they headed that way.
You know what? I'm going to give him one more roll. And you're allowed to do whatever you please from this point, unawares of what this officer rolled.
He rolled a 6.
Not quite, but you scared me for a second there.
16.
Yeah.
Piss.
Plus whatever he has.
Piss.
He has a negative. Anyway,
Okay.
he rolled a 6.
Totally.
Also, you want to make it so that they can see us.
That'd be helpful.
True.
Hi, we're back.
Hey guys!
You stand on this street. You stand. You've probably taken a breath of air at this point as the sun hangs now directly above you. And what an eventful morning you've led. And for important detailing, Ren does return to us with their snail gently glowing in its mood-light fashion upon their head.
Thank you. That's my best friend now.
What do we do now?
I don't know. You could go to that place there, and I point to the church. Ren doesn't know what a church looks like. We could go to that place there.
You want to go into the church?
What's a church?
They've got a lot of shiny things and lots of very weak old men.
I mean, that sounds like a good idea to me.
We go into the church.
So you walk across the street, passing the building with the workers, across the street, and up these steps. To the steps, there is these wooden steps leading to, again, these set of wooden double doors. So many wooden double doors in these places of importance, which are currently closed. And there is a gentleman sort of like across to your further left, sort of sitting on a stool outside the front of the church, having a smoke. And yeah, there you stand in front of this church.
Can I open the door?
Yeah, you push open the doors. There is no resistance. The doors are not locked at all. And inside there is lines of pews, sort of a gap before the pews where there is just an empty sort of area, really, and a stage up front. The church is surprisingly empty right now. Ren, could you roll me a perception check?
No.
Well, you know nothing of what's in the church.
That's a 22.
Ren's got excellent perception.
Ren does. Ren has a +8.
There's a small hubbub in rooms across, but quite quiet to your ears currently that you can barely hear.
I think I hear some people over that way.
Is there like a shiny thing on the pier?
Yeah, actually, there is like a shiny symbol, a big, like, silver circle on.
How
The-
big? Like when you say like big, like backpack fittable,
You see the circle that my arms and chest make?
backpackable,
How big is your backpack, sir?
like a hiking pack.
You would like have to rest it on top. Like you wouldn't be able to fit it in a backpack, but you could carry it.
Does it look very easily bendable?
You can't tell from where you stand.
Okay. Is that the only shiny thing, or is there like smaller shiny things like bubblets and stuff?
That's pretty the only shiny thing within your direct vicinity.
Okay. Can I do a check to see what church this one would be?
Yeah, you can. You can. You'd actually probably be vaguely familiar with this one, but roll me a check anyway, just in case your memory is failing on this current day. Like a word on the tip of your tongue that you can't quite recall.
3.
Like a word on the tip of your tongue which you can't quite recall. This is the church. It's a church. They pray and shit.
So what does a church do?
I don't know. Is there like people around or something?
You don't even know what a church does?
I know they have shiny things and old people.
And that's it?
I think they
Is it
pray.
just like a house?
No, kind of. I don't think they live in them. I mean, they might live in them. I mean, it's pretty big. You could live in this.
Okay.
You think someone probably lives here. People live in the churches around the area that you exist in as well. And you've seen churches similar to this before, but in different structures as for the purpose of the land. Like, churches would look different where you are from because you wouldn't build a wooden house so readily where
like-
you were from.
In like the pews and stuff, are there like holy books or stuff we can grab?
Not in the pews, no.
Is there any holy books about?
There's where the ring is on stage, you would presume that's where more stuff is, but you cannot see from where you were standing currently at the back of the church.
I'm just gonna start walking to the church then.
You walk into the church, you walk through, Ren sort of tailing you gently with moonlight on head. You get up on the stage. No one stops you as of yet, but you do roll me a perception check, your shark.
8.
You hear the same hubbub that Ren heard from the back of the church. And there is this big silver ring and a book in the middle of the ring.
I open the book.
Yeah, you flip open the book, and it is the book of the one true God.
Oh god.
Which god does it specify?
No, it actually doesn't specify, interestingly enough. You can spend time reading, but on the first page at the very least is the one true God. You flip over and then there's the contents page of the book, which lists a bunch of dramatic names for chapters that are all very symbolic of various things. Like the connectivity of all things, the world as we know it, birds and brains alike, pigs, the chapter, pigs, the sequel, a continuation.
Yo, does anyone know what this church worships?
Echoes around as Ren is the only person standing next to you.
Hey, there was hubbub in a room nearby.
Yes, there is.
Did they hear me?
No, they don't. And even if there's no response, essentially.
Can I go up? So is there like a door, and behind the door is like where all the hubbub is happening?
Yeah.
Can I like put my ear up to the door and see if I can listen in on what anyone's
Sure.
saying?
Give me a perception check. You can tell it's not the room that it is. Like it's a room on a room on a room.
We might go on a journey then. That's not that bad. That's a 21.
21. You can hear inside the power compel you. And other sentences like,
Gandalf.
you will be healed.
Exorcism.
I go enter.
Return this boy to us.
The devil man enters.
Ishak pushes through the doors.
Wait, we have to be quiet. We don't want to disturb.
Eh. They're old people.
Ishak respects church. You push through these doors, and at first the hubbub gets louder as it's less muffled by the walls. You push through a second room. Well, the first room, by the way, is just a hallway with further extensions of rooms. The second room, sort of down this hallway, is more of a bedroom sort of thing set up. At least there is a bed in this room and a chest at its base. And the third room, and in this room you can hear them quite clearly. "You will be quelled! Back! Back!" And then you push open the door for the third room, I presume. And inside, a man holds a big circle in front of him as this child floats, and this room is just filled with people cowering in corners as... Okay. Did you get the wasp?
Who's a mosquito?
Mosquito, sorry.
Yes, I did actually. It's dead on the table.
Good job.
The power compels you. Turn back from whence you came, boy.
Yo, what's going on here?
As roll me an insight check, Lockie. Or a history check, or some function of it. And you can do a similar thing should you like.
14 on the inside check.
I can do an insight check. 19.
This boy does not look of... Something's off about this lad. As he gently floats above a bed and sort of presses down upon this elderly man with beard and sort of darker skin as he...
The power compels you. Stop it at once.
How do they react to the demon man entering?
Well, you're a tiefling.
Okay.
Which isn't, like... It's bizarre, but not that bizarre.
Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll just say, hey, what...
Stand back, stranger. Why do you enter these halls, these coven areas?
I don't know what this place is. It's a church, that's about it. Who are you worshipping?
You must back now. Turn back, for the path ahead is dark.
I assure you, I have done darker things than this.
The demon's a little confused.
Does it speak Infernal as well? Can I just like be like, yo, what's going on, my guy, in Infernal to the demon?
You can try.
Hey, what's going on, my guy, in Infernal?
Hey, what's up, guys?
This demon looks upon you with a curiously raised eyebrow as it returns in demonic. Like,
This man seeks to stop my path. I wish to enter this boy.
In like the criminal way, or like the I am a demon possessing them way?
Your speak is unclear, and I am uncomfortable.
Are you trying to diddle the child? Because this shark has boundaries.
The demon is like,
No.
as it sort of confusedly and a little abashedly sort of shies away from you, and the man holding the big circle, not understanding your speak, goes,
Your spells, they return it back. Keep on going. Keep going.
as the demon like recoils a little bit.
I'm like, just making sure. Like, do you want like the child, or do you want like the old guy here?
What?
I don't know. Do you want me to punch him? I don't know.
Yes, hit the man.
Okay, but do you give me things if I hit the man? Normally people pay me to hit the man.
What are you saying?
Look at Renan, I'm trying to come to a deal with the demon.
What? You mean you are not with us? You're not on the side of good and purity?
Heavens no, I'm on the side that pays me better. And go back into Infernal. So like, I don't know, money? I will punch the old man for money.
If you would enter a contract with me.
So like the contract is I punch the old man and then you give me money?
If you protect my passage into this world, I will grant you additional powers from my abilities.
So if I punch the old man, you will give me powers?
More than punching the old man. I wish everyone in this room were dead.
Can I be like tugging on each other? Like, can I help? Like, what are we doing?
How many people are in the room?
There are 5 priests in total and this old man, and sort of like a middle-aged lady who's cowering between 2 of the priests.
Cause like I can help. We're in a room. We're in a room.
I'm not looking at the tape, and I'm just like looking at all the people, and I'm just like,
The man in the beard starts incanting, and the sphere, the ring sort of glows slightly in its silver radiance.
back in the corner, I grab the ring, like, no, stop that, I'm talking.
The old man's eyes roll backwards slightly.
I take the ring from him.
You would have to roll a strength check.
Athletics or strength?
Well, what is currently happening is he's not
Guidance.
allowing you to.
Athletics or strength?
Athletics would be acceptable.
Wonderful. That's a good thing it is. Says 13.
The old man's strength in his arms is held up by more than his own strength, as the magic courses through his arms and he continues his enchantment as the child slowly floats back towards a chair that was situated further
child-
back
Can
in
you
the
tell the
room.
guy to speak to me too? I want to be
I punched the old man.
Yeah, roll an attack roll for punching the old man.
It's like, not really, unless you can speak infernal. That's a to punch. 24 hit.
Roll me damage.
It's 4.
4 damage.
Yep.
The old man takes blow on the chin and his head sort of cocks to the side.
Does he let go of the disc?
He does not let go of the disc.
Punch him again.
Okay.
Am I punching people?
Yeah, just start beating the shit out of
Child
people.
punching? I'm not really good at
I want to talk to the demon, and this man is interrupting the conversation.
The child sort of spews some black ichor to the ground as it continues to float back to the chair.
Is the demon still in there?
The scream still continues, but you're not having conversation with it
I
anymore.
want to make a deal.
I'm just like, I think the demon's not there, and this is boring. I'm going to leave. The demon's gone. The fun time gone.
It's gone?
It's gone.
The child seems to still be like looking kind of weird.
This conversation is going on as the events of the ring unfold, I will have you know.
I'm just like,
If you wish to do anything else, your
I
time
can't
is
be
running
bothered
short.
anymore. I just
What?
leave.
That's kind of boring.
Yeah, alright, let's just try to get rid of the demon. Imagine how much fun you could have with a demon just free in this place.
Then
The
why don't
child
you free
floats
it?
down to the chair.
Because it's done now, and I just leave.
Um,
Punch this old man in the face.
as the boy slumps, obviously tired, sweating, feverish in nature, as the old man turns to you. Who are you?
It doesn't
What
matter.
have you deal with this church?
I have no deal with this church. I was trying to make business with the demon, but then you banished him.
That is an
dick.
unacceptable action within the halls of such purity.
I don't know what this whole
Yeah,
signifies.
where
No
are
one
we?
told me.
This is the church of the one true God.
What the fuck is the one true God? There's like 7 of the fuckers.
7?
How
I know
many?
like at least like 55.
There's like 55 of the that's a lot of fuckers.
There's only one. All those who claim to godhood are not truly gods in nature.
Who's the fucking one God then? Give me his name.
His God. He is the one God. God is unto himself as is God.
Yeah, you know, I have a god too. That's like just God. No, actually, it's not God. It's like
On his
fuck.
chest, he like draws a circle symbol and hits his chest, and he goes, such gods still play by our rules and are not gods. A god is a one above. The one true God holds all realm within its capabilities, is the only thing to exist, and is existence itself.
But you haven't given me its name. How can
God.
something without a name? That's not the fucking name. The rest are also called God in a way. They're all gods.
They are not gods.
Is this circle similar or the same circle as the one?
Roll me a history check.
Oh fuck.
It's a low DC.
Yeah, how low are we talking?
Well, tell me your roll.
6?
Yes. The DC was 5.
Yes. Yes.
Because it's a pretty obvious circle. There are circles used in many things, but you have seen this circle before on Potato Men in...
Oh my God! Ishak Potato Guys tried to kill us with this circle on him. We need to kill him.
What?
We need to kill him? Okay. I punch him again.
Roll me an attack roll, and we might have to roll initiative.
Yes.
Please.
11 to hit the old man.
No, you miss.
Punch the circle.
Oh no, he lithely steps out of the way.
The old man tried to kill you?
Potato people tried to kill us, but they had the same thing that this guy has on his...
Please, if you kill me, no one will be here to look after the child.
I don't care about children.
I respect that mentality.
Roll initiative for me. We're going into combat.
Kill the old people.
As there are 5 priests in this room, 1 middle-aged lady, and elderly man.
Oh, this is good.
Okay. Roll the 10.
Okay. Hank, what did you get, Lucky?
10.
Okay.
Just kill everyone in the fucking church. God, what did you do with the demon?
Okay, so I'm gonna split the priest into a set of 3 and a set of 2. Priest 1 is gonna be a group of 3.
So we're in a room, yeah?
Yeah, you were in a room.
Is it going to be the game where your shark takes punches while you just butcher them?
That's good. We're in a room. That's important.
Well,
That's just what I need.
what is Ren's roll?
22.
Oh no.
Unnatural, I presume?
Natural 20.
What's your speedy? 2 plus 2.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Ren goes first.
I wonder what spell Ren's gonna cast.
I wonder too, as a fellow cleric player, what fucking spell is this?
Ren, what's happening? Fill me in on what's happening so that the room may know and know its fear as you start beating up. They are, none of them except the old man look especially adept, and the rest sort of seem civilian-like.
Alright.
Wonderful.
Lovely.
Easy then.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, how big is the room?
I hate you.
I mean, it is important.
It's a fairly big room that they're doing this exorcism in. There's a chair at the back of the room, and the room would be a queue as well.
So, like, if I were to stand in the middle of the room and cast a spell that is in a 15-foot radius around me, how many of them would I hit?
The room would be like 22 feet across in total, which means it's 22 feet by 22 feet.
You would hit them all.
You would hit everyone.
Butchery.
The old man's already taken 4 damage from being punched in the face.
Let me speak to the demon. I was making business.
Well, Ren would like to go into the middle of the room. I'll keep the child, just so we can interrogate it, maybe get the demon back.
Go. I wish to see him.
And Ishak. And I would like to cast Spirit Guardians.
You may cast Spirit Guardians. Everyone needs to roll a Constitution save or a Wisdom save.
It is a Wisdom save from everybody, please.
19. What's the DC?
16.
Cool. 1 save, 1 fail. 2 saves, 2 fails. 3 saves. 2 more fails. So that's 3 saves, 3 fails, I believe.
Okay, so.
Which is, and 1 more for the woman as well,
Yes.
which is also a fail.
Pardon?
Sorry, I'm looking at my own spells.
So as a reminder, civilians sort of represent around a level 3 existence. Someone who's of like base capabilities.
So not like D&D commoners, which have 4 hit points.
Yeah, not D&D commoners. I don't like that. So everyone's sort of got... Everyone won't blow over in a strong wind. But they're not... You are level 5, to be clear. And the old man looks stronger than the rest, or at least more experienced, and he does currently have magic coursing through his form.
So,
Yes.
everyone that failed their save
Yes.
takes 15 radiant damage.
Ooh, okay. 19, okay. 15. And everyone who succeeded
Takes 7.
takes 7.
And then it did hit the old man, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
So then, as my bonus action, I would like to cast Toll the Dead on him. Could he please give me another wisdom save?
Fails. As firstly, radiant
Yes.
energy courses up his body. It's just like,
19.
you are nothing to my god! Toll of the Dead. What did you roll?
It's 22 damage.
Oh!
If he's been hit, he takes D12 instead of D8, and I rolled a 12 and a 10.
That's insane.
Ah!
From behind this old man's neck, as he sort of braces in a sort of legendary stance against the magic of the guardians,
Yeah.
of like forest spirits.
Yeah, my tapestry, the guardians have like come out of the tapestry and stuff.
And from the ground behind the man, emerging from over his shoulder, is this sleek fox with its eyes closed, who open up its eyes to reveal 6 eyes down a line, who sort of turns and its tongue laps out and just sort of wipes this man's face away as though it were merely sand, a picture in the sand, leaving a skull revealed. The old man crumples to the ground. This skull sort of opening up, being like, "Ah! Ah!" But like not quite, because the lips and the tongue quite aren't there to form the sounds properly. It's whistly and hollow, and it's echoey, just noises from its neck as the man dies so quickly.
I'm a support, guys!
And everyone else in the room looks shit scared.
I didn't mean to do that much damage.
The boy's eyes light up and go a size wider than you expected possible.
The demons might still be there.
Exactly, that's why I kept the child.
Yeah, that's perfect. Alright.
Next in turn of combat is the woman.
Because she started her
Okay.
turn.
These are just regular people, I want to mind you, which is why they're dying. Failed save.
Civilians are no.
Because the old man had like 40 hit points,
Yeah.
and you wiped him out in a single turn.
I punched him in the face once, and then he got fucking destroyed.
That punch pushed it over the edge.
That's 13
13 hit points.
more damage.
Cool. The burns and scars of animals sweeping around her, just sort of like dive bombing, and badgers sort of snapping at her ankles and the such. A rabbit with horns javelins into her calf, and she she sort of crawls slightly towards the child and goes, "Please, my boy, I beg your forgiveness. I'm sorry."
I'm not attacking the child. Shut up.
No, she's talking to the child.
Oh, okay.
She's like at the child, sort of like draped down across the ground because she genuinely had to crawl with the injury to her leg. And on the child's turn,
Prime Day.
the child looks at her, grabs her chin, and begins to squeeze. And as he squeezes, his little hands just can't quite get a grip. And he just can't wrap his hand around, and the mama's like, "Yes, I love you," and like holds the hand to her face, not quite understanding, leading to the elder's turn, who now officially dies on the ground, the silent wrath of his agony dissipating, leading us to Ishak's turn, as 5 priests are still in the room
How
with you.
close are they together?
There's 3 on one side and 2 on the other.
Are you gonna
and
burning hands?
the woman was with the
I'm
2
out of
priests,
spell slots.
but is now at
I
the
used them all
child.
on Expedition Retreat. So the group of 3, would they all be within like a tight clump?
Describe to me how
Like,
tight. Give me specifics.
So if I was to run to the middle of them, would they all be within 5 foot of range of me?
No. You could get 2 within range of you, and the other would be just outside your range. Does your weapon have reach on it, though, doesn't it?
No, my weapon sword burst is like a 5 foot circle around me.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get all of them. They're sort of all next to each
What
other.
about
in
with
the
the woman? Is she close to the other 2 priests where I could run to the 3 of them and get all of them?
No, the woman is at the child because the woman moved.
You can do cantrips as bonus action in your campaign, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, cool. I'll sword burst the 2 priests and then I'll hit the other one with a glaive.
Do you mean the woman?
Nah, we'll go back to we'll get the other 3 started.
Okay, so, yeah. Okay, give me rolls for that, or do I give
Alright,
you rolls
so
for that?
the glaive is me, the sword burst is you. So that's a dex save for 2 of them.
Fails presumably and succeeds on the other one presumably.
14.
Yeah, correct.
Cool. So one doesn't take any damage. The other takes 4 force damage.
Okay. Cool.
And then the other guy I'll try and hit with my glaive. Does a unnatural 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool. This is a D10.
15, 19, and
Where is my glaive? 5 slashing damage.
slashing damage. Okay. You blades burst from you in this sort of rhythmic pattern of you're moving your glaive, and it's difficult to tell where your glaive starts and the magic ends. As you swiftly cut all these priests who flinch at your violence as cuts appear across all of them. One of them more than the others, who your actual glaive slashes across their chest, creating a gash across their pecs. Leading us to the priest that you have just beat up turn, who will firstly will not run. They are brave enough not to run.
Wisdom save as well.
Succeeds. Succeeds. Fails.
The one that failed takes 11.
You watch as the one that failed just sort of like burns up as again a fox from the downed elder priest sneaks its way across, and this time with glowing fangs of pure energy, of radiant sort of chromatic shining, pierces his abdomen at the side and sort of sizzles into the flesh until its mouth fully snaps shut, leaving just a huge gaping wound there.
And the ones that pass take 5 each.
Good.
Getting first in...
I need to remember, I do an extra 3 fire damage when I attack people with my melee weapon.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter, because that dude died.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
The dude with the gash across his pecs now has intestines sort of hanging out the side of his form, as there's a massive...
Crime day.
Crime day.
Crime day.
Crime day.
Crime day.
Unleashing untold evils into the world. Crime day.
He's gonna kill us.
Well, these dudes was prepared to face the devil, so the horrors that befall them, they are terrified and genuinely scared of, but not having their spirits broken because they were anticipating dealing with horrors today. Although if any of them do survive, they will be thinking of this for their whole life, if not years to come. What is your AC, Loki?
16.
1 hits, 1 does not hit. As they pull these little ritual knives from their sides, and 1 stabs you for 6 damage in total.
Okay.
It slides across your armor. Okay, slight table talk for a second. A way that I like to do HP is, unless you've actually, HP exists as a board game function, but doesn't have to exist as, literal damage to yourself. So for this, I'm going to describe it as, the blade sliding against your armor and stuff, and it's, a sort of luck-based thing as well.
I mean, hit points work that way, actually.
Yeah.
That's how they work. It's not, directly...
Exactly.
It's, your general energy.
Yeah. So you do take 6 points of damage, but you don't receive a cut on your body. Leading us to the 2 priests' turn on the other side of the room. Fails. Succeeds.
Sorry, I'm forgetting how to count. It's getting hard.
That's okay.
13 on the fail.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 on the succeed.
Oh, that's funny. Well, they pull their knives as well, and they come for you, Ren.
No!
Let me know your AC, please.
15.
1 misses, 1 hits. And you get driven at quite accurately for 3 damage as this blade sort of swings in and comes close to your ear and hair.
Concentration check.
You better roll above a 10, otherwise I will kill you.
So it's, D10, D20 plus your constitution modifier. Remember to add that.
Get to fucking 0.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Dex cleric!
Yeah, never dex cleric. Always strength cleric.
Nah, it's trickery cleric, so that's fine. Please, 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 please. I got a 9.
Roll again for me.
No!
Roll again for me.
17.
The spirit of the fox cloaks over your head and its arms over your back as it grants you advantage on this roll and lies over the top of your head.
I love being a furry.
The furry within, the furry without, the furry in us all, as the fox helps you
Oh,
as much as it can.
that's my best friend right there. The fox.
Well, it's your turn again.
Okay.
Now in the sort of Herculean-looking fox cloak, if you've seen Hercules with the Nemean lion sort of draped across its head.
So one of them has... Eshok looks fine, and one of them has moved themselves up to me.
Two of them have moved themselves up to you, but one missed with its knife, and the other one hit.
So they are within touch range?
Yeah, both two are within touch range.
I'm a support, I swear, I promise. I'm just gonna cast Inflict Wounds on one of them.
Bleed from your eyes. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see which one. Is that cool?
I would go for the one that hit me.
Okay.
Would be the one that I would aim for.
Cool.
Does a 13 hit?
No, it does not.
I'm not gonna say that on Twitch stream.
Well, actually, I hope we've got the mature stuff written up. But
Okay, well
we
then I
don't
am
need it.
gonna kill myself.
I think you could say that.
I mean, I called someone a whore a second ago. I don't know what I called
Weirdly enough, more acceptable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that falls under a different guideline that I haven't actually.
We've definitely got violence tagged.
We've got violence tag, but I don't know if we've got self-harm tagged.
Is there a separate tag?
I think there's a separate tag.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. No one's checking us. We're sorry if it spooked you. Go for it.
I'll be here on Friday. Well then I will just use my bonus action to cast Toll the Dead on the one that hit me.
Look, honestly, it'll probably do just as much damage.
It needs to make a wisdom save for me.
Fails. Presumably. What's your DC?
16.
Yeah, definitely fails. It was an 8.
That's only 4 damage.
Okay.
Oh, the 1 and the 3.
Well, you reach out with your hand as sort of this fox claw lines across it.
Ren
and
is
sort
a
of
furry.
summons across light from this guy's eyes, but not that much, as he takes another 4 damage.
Based.
What's 13 plus 4? 17. Good job, Lucky. Leading us to the woman's turn again, who holds her child's head in her hands and says, "Please return to me, Sam. I love you." As the child's eyes just sort of get a mean look in them.
Does she pass her wisdom save?
Did you keep your
Yeah, she
question?
does.
You did. Yeah. Okay.
She does pass?
She does pass.
6.
6 damage. She does not look well as the forest creatures continue to gnaw at her legs. You ever heard the story of a girl that was eaten by a bear and she called her mum as the bear ate her?
No.
Yeah. Because bears don't. Fun fact. So, if you were being chased by an animal, and you were definitely going to lose, you'd want to be chased by a big cat of some kind. This guy discussed online. These aren't my thoughts, these are his, but I find them interesting nonetheless. Because a big cat likes to kill its prey. So it will, like, bite you in the neck and, like, try and twist you in such a way that just kills you so that you don't fight back. Whereas bears will eat you alive, very slowly. There's a video of a bear online who just pulls the skin off a fish. As I know it's a fish, but it looks like it's in the most, just worst pain imaginable, because the bear did not even stop to second guess this fish's existence. So like that, your creatures slowly eat this woman as
Nice.
this woman desperately tries to hold the face of her son,
I'm not playing a good character, so I'm fine with this.
who, again, this time, much better with their tiny hands, grips the mother's neck and begins to hold down as she cries and tears come from her face as she slowly begins to choke a little.
That's my kill.
Leading to Ishak's turn as the elder slowly burns on the floor still, seared from just a bad time.
So there's 2 next to me right now?
Yeah, there's 2 next to you.
Cool.
No, there's 3. There's 2 next to you and 1 further away.
I
that you hit
think
with
the
your
one
weapon.
further away died because we glaived and then he got destroyed by animals.
You are so right. I just forgot to mark it on the sheet. Go for it.
So there's just 2 next to me then?
There is 2 next to you. Oh no, okay. I understand my sheet now. I didn't forget to mark it off. There we go. One of those numbers was for initiative.
Oh, yes. Fuck it. Let's just do... Yeah, why
A
not?
shivering blade is held in front of you.
So, let me get this straight. I can do a cantrip as a bonus action. If I action surge, I can do another cantrip. And I can also still hit with glaive.
Sure, if you're using your second action as a cantrip.
Okay.
So you can cast 2 cantrips and an action. Remember, you can spell bend as well.
I'm doing my spell slots.
Okay.
Alright, I guess, yeah.
The one true God believeth.
I guess we'll start by Eldritch Blasting the other 2 priests closer to me. If I pull them 10 foot, will they be within 5 foot of me?
They are currently within 5 feet of you.
Or like the other 2?
Oh, the other 2? No, they would not. They would be within 10 foot of you, since the room is 22 feet across and they are on the opposite side of the room.
Can I step 5 foot away from the current 2 priests so they're still 5 foot away, but I'm like not between the 2?
Yes, you may.
And then if I pull them closer, are they within 5 foot of me? Because before they were 10 foot away.
Okay, yes.
Cool. I will start with my first action being Eldritch Blast. So I make 2 attacks.
Uh-huh.
First one does 20 hit.
20 does hit.
Cool. That first priest takes
The true God believeth.
6 damage and is pulled 10 foot closer to me.
He comes 10 foot closer.
Next one does an 18 hit.
Yes, it does.
That one also takes 6 damage.
I want
and
my
is pulled
mummy.
10 foot close to me. And they only need to give me a dex save.
AC
14.
fails, succeeds and doesn't take any damage.
Great.
Oh, okay. What was in that 20, so it doesn't matter. 14, you said?
Yeah.
Cool. 2 fails, 3 fails.
They all take 10 damage.
Hey.
And
These blades, this is blade, right?
yep.
These blades swirl around you in this dramatic gesture. And can I have the reins on this one?
Sure.
Their heads all just off from their body as all 4 of them.
All 4 of them. I thought one of them made it without any damage.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with a glaive.
As 3 of them, one ducks underneath and 3 of them heads pop off.
Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 hits.
9 damage.
9 damage.
6 damage, 3 fire.
And the last one, barely standing as blood and wounds and fire and singed clothes and sadness is in the soul.
Your god can't save you from me!
3 corpses, headless and generally destroyed around, as the woodland creatures still go, and this priest has to make a
Wisdom save.
wisdom save, which he dramatically fails. He had 1 HP left,
I've
so
done more than 1 HP.
have you now?
With your 3d8.
As a simple bird, he looks into your eyes and says, "Please, do you not believe in the beauty of this world?" As a bird flies and just hits him in the face, its talons sort of scraping at his nose and eye as it plucks it from its head, and he falls and dies.
My animals are
Yes.
violent.
Well, yeah, they're killing people left and right. Your direct command has been murder. They generally tend to be pretty violent upon, "Please end these people for me." They're not one for mercy killing.
Well, it's funny. So.
Ren, it is your turn again as the child chokes this woman in front of you. Is there anything you would like to do?
Can I? I'm gonna like walk up to them. Because it's my turn. The woman does not take damage from me at
Yes.
the moment. Do you want me to kill this lady, or like, are you gonna do it?
Give me the satisfaction.
I don't think this is a child. I think this is a demon.
Oh, excellent. He promised me power for killing the people.
Okay. Well, you can do it. I'll just be here.
So you turn the things off so the woman no longer takes damage.
Yeah.
The woman is weak in her form. And
Fuck is all these dice roll?
it takes quite a while for the child to slowly choke this woman out as occasionally she gasps her breath and the child tightens its hold. The mother still bleeds from her legs as well.
I'm like offering the child a knife at a certain point, and it's like, just stab, just knife.
It is not as pleasurable than watching the life bleed from their eyes.
I mean, I guess that's true, but also, who has time for it?
Me.
I suppose if you're an immortal being, although that child isn't immortal. Is that child immortal now?
Are you a demon?
The woman dies.
Oh, yeah, she's dead.
This was like questioning the demon child.
The demon child floats in its chair once again.
The priest no longer stops me. My powers here are growing, yet there are still disturbances I must ask for.
That's the powers you were going to give me.
You were gonna give him powers?
I know, right? I do.
What about... I killed like half of them!
Do we both get powers?
In trade for your service, a task once more I will grant you.
Oh, we get another job to do.
Before we agree, what is the job?
Yeah, what do we get afterwards?
Desecrate the graves, burn the symbols, free me from thine influence.
You want me to just burn the church down?
Is that what we're doing?
That would be most delightful.
Oh.
No, it's easy enough. We could set fire to the church.
I used to make fires as a child.
Yeah, perfect. Just do that again in the middle of the church and we'll just leave it.
I like these people.
What do we get? Do we get like cool things?
Kneel before me.
Do we get to float? That sounds fun.
I want to...
Kneel before me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kneel.
Devil deal.
Crime day!
Crime day!
I'm already a demon.
Holly is like gonna murder us. Like not even our characters. Holly's
What the fuck is that? Just like floating around. What did you do?
Oh my God,
we killed
crime!
some priests.
I committed like 3 crimes and then like made a deal with the devil. I've never done that before.
I'm floating.
The devil bites its thumb, which is actually the child, and draws on your forehead a bloodline that goes from the tip of your hair down to the tip of your nose. And the blood sort of sizzles slightly.
Wow.
And does the same to you, Ishak, as the blood actually doesn't sizzle as much on your skin. And you don't know what powers you've got.
STD.
Your power is ease.
Fuck. This is a bad deal. We can go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Make-A-Wish Foundation in this world, though, very powerful. They just give a child a ring and it's like, I wish for the world to end. And the wish ring grants wishes. No, not a real thing. I'm sorry. But you're granted powers which you know of what they are. But you do feel energized. Like a caffeine hit. Or a sugar rush even. As the devil then, from its hands in this gesture of like a vine unwrapping, its hands extend and overextend further than it could, and it holds to each of you a flame.
Grab them. Take them.
Will it hurt?
I just grabbed the flame.
No, it doesn't hurt when you grab it, and
Wow.
Burn this church to the ground.
I just go find some carpet.
yeah, there's in the room previous, there's carpet with the bed. The bed itself is flammable. And there's the hallway, of course. It's a wooden church.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
I'm just like,
I'll go into like the main hall with all the seats and everything.
Well, the devil sort of floats out the front doors.
Okay.
Does
And
the fire stay, or do we like just put it down somewhere?
the fire is like in your hand, like as an object unto itself.
Okay.
Can
Can I just put the fire down on the carpet and leave it?
No, it is in your hand.
Okay,
But
cool.
it does light the carpet on fire.
I'll just start
if you do that.
dragging you along the carpet. I like
Yeah.
starting to running.
Crime day!
Crime day!
I'm like Sonic, but awesome.
Okay, Ren, roll me a perception check. As you are not currently following Ishak in
19.
19. Okay, well, the demon child stopped floating once it reached the front doors and just exited the building and sort of went out onto the streets. And you lost sight of it from there. You notice that the ground and the fire is sort of slowly spreading up the walls around you as flames begin to take heart and begin really burning quite vigorously. Would you like to continue your rampage of burning?
I'm gonna leave the building.
Yeah, I'm just gonna can we get the fire out of our hands?
They seem to be currently in your hand.
Yeah, but can we
No, it seems to be pretty stuck there.
Wonderful.
so do I just have a permanent fire hand?
Currently, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm
Like trying to get rid of it. Just following you about.
but also keeping it away.
I like the idea of busting into this burning chair.
Keeping it away from my.
Can I try to snuff it by closing my hand?
Do you close your hand?
Yeah.
It snuffs.
Help.
Just close your hand.
It snuffs.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let's get that of here. It's burning now.
Yeah.
Just bolt.
It's okay. I can breathe.
True. And you've got resistance to flames. So you exit the building, and the back of it is more burning than the front of it. But as you leave and make your way
Away.
give me a left or right.
Your turn.
Left.
So you make your way back towards the opera building. As the smoke begins to billow in the building behind you, and you hear the sound of a loud bell ringing, and as you make your way down the street, which takes you a couple of minutes as it's a long enough street, within 10 minutes, you also see a cart traveling as the bell ringing comes closer, which is, you don't know what it is. It's a cart with a bell on it. You presume it's some sort of fire response team, as they begin billowing water and sand onto the building.
It just looks like they're gonna stop it, or is it pretty far gone?
It's pretty far gone.
Especially with my waving of my hand everywhere.
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff, and also the flames seem to fight back a little.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, let's keep going.
As you return to the opera.
What powers do we get in?
As where I'm heading near the opera.
Give me time, please.
I wanna fly.
You can't fly, I can tell you that much.
Fuck.
As we are going towards the opera, it's oh shit.
Ishak, you gotta take the pearls just in case they try and question me, just in case, because they know my face, they don't know your face.
And I put the pearls in my
Take
bag.
it.
Cool. Well, funnily enough, you mentioned that. You walk past the opera district, and there is the lady talking to a policeman. You see her before she sees you.
Can I stand between Ren and the police officer?
Yeah, go
And
for it.
the lady and just block her.
Honestly,
Ren's pretty
Red's
small.
tiny. You sure?
Yeah, can I do that?
Yeah, you can give me a stealth check with advantage.
Do I need to do a check?
I don't think you need to do a check.
I imagine my standing in front is the help action.
Yeah.
Nat 20
Nat 20. Roll again.
for 22.
Probably for higher than a 22, I'm sorry.
Okay, well then we'll roll
Let's
again.
roll again.
20.
Dirty?
30.
Roll again. I'm rolling
17.
super high. The police officer.
Fuck!
That's crazy. That's insane. What did you roll?
15 for 17.
No, what did you roll in total? You rolled a 20,
I rolled a nat 20, an 18, and a 15.
I rolled a nat 20, a 17, and a 19. Also, that is my 7th nat 20 for the night.
You're hacking.
I'm genuinely
You're
breaking
hacking.
the system. Also, like 4 nat 1s that we've had as well.
Yeah, that too.
The police officer spots you
Okay.
Oh, here we
and
go.
begins walking across. Excuse me, citizen.
Don't worry about it.
I'll look at Ren. You just run. I'll go talk to him.
No, it's okay. I can speak. myself.
Citizen.
I got it. Don't worry. Hello.
I happen to notice you were passing this way, and I don't want to make any presumptions, but you, in a current investigation I have, you fit the description of someone that I'm looking for. Now, I'm not looking to make this racial in any way. I've actually got a friend on the police I've actually got a friend on the police department who is also Fey inclined. So, yes, I'm looking for a criminal, and truthfully, without looking to be rude at all, I believe I found them. Would you please join me to the police station?
What's the criminal that you're looking for? What did they do?
They stole pearls from a lady's neck, as it were.
Oh. What's a pearl?
So a pearl is a sort of necklace type object. My friend also, it took him a while, but he got the hang of it eventually, of what the city was and stuff. It's very different worlds. Could I please see your hands?
Yeah.
You present your hands, and he clips handcuffs onto you.
This is such Ren behavior.
I'm looking.
What's this?
I believe they're handcuffs.
I don't know what they do.
So if you could join me at the police station, I would be very much appreciative, and we could just get this out of the way. Would you be so inclined as to follow me?
I don't like these things. They're kind of weird.
It's a little bit of a. It's not a necessity, but it is required. It is asked of me to
Like
put
that
this
you
on.
just asked me to follow you. I probably would have.
It's probably within. It's not probably. I'm sorry. It's within the rule book and sort of the guidelines.
I want to read this rule book. This feels cruel and racially motivated.
Yeah, I don't think I really did
It's
anything.
back at the police station. Please just follow me.
It feels racially motivated. Do you have any evidence that it is this woman?
There's the only other person I've seen like you is my friend.
Could
So,
it be
like,
your
could it
friend?
have been your friend?
Seeing as I was sort of with him at the station, I doubt it.
Or could there be a third person
Could
like
it
this?
be someone disguised as your friend?
Magic exists.
You see some policemen walking up behind him of a larger variety.
Officer, arrest this man. He is a racist.
Ren's like not like actively like defying us. Ren's just like
No, the officer's totally chill with you. He gets where you're coming from a little bit.
Yeah.
No, this is going to become a bigger deal. Please just follow me.
I mean, like, I will, but, like, it's kind of a big deal because you just gotta put these things on me and you didn't even ask me. Like, I didn't consent to this at all.
It's just my job. I'm so sorry. The policeman from behind him, 2 men, 1 lady, 1 orc, and 2 humans, come up from behind him. Oh, is this lot giving you some fucking trouble?
No, I'm chilling now.
The orc sort of sidles himself up next to you, Ren. Far too comfortable for personal
You're
space
really a
reasons.
tall person. That's kind of cool.
You should fucking come to the police precinct, shouldn't you?
Can I, like, death stare this guy?
Yeah, you can. For an intimidation check, I
Yep.
presume? He's gonna roll. Okay.
That's a 25, and I want to just
He rolled a 2, Lachlan.
No, let me see if it's a crit.
Okay. You may see if it's a crit.
It's like, it's only for weapon attacks. Alright, and it's just a 25.
Ren doesn't know anything about.
I just death stare this guy.
He actually takes a step further back from Ren.
I'm just looking at him, I'm just like, just staring.
He looks uncomfortable. The woman and the man of the human police officers. The police officer who approached you originally was actually quite small in frame. And you would presume like a, what are the small races called?
Dwarf, gnome,
Dwarf,
halfling,
thank you.
gander.
I don't know why that was so hard for me. You presume a dwarf. as he's like, please, this doesn't need to be like this.
Okay.
As he gently tugs on your handcuffs to sort of like
Hey.
lead you in the direction.
Don't tug on it. I'll just walk. Okay. It's
Okay. And he stops. He lets go of your handcuffs and turns to walk towards the police precinct with you in tow.
Yeah, Ren's
I
just,
don't break eye contact with the orc.
Ren's just walking.
I make him break eye contact with me.
He does not. But he's not winning this stare down either. But he's not giving up either. The two other officers sort of walk on either side of you, Ishak, with their batons, and these ones don't carry riot shields like the last ones you saw. And you walk along if you do not choose to resist.
I'm not walking along.
Oh.
I haven't been placed under arrest.
Bye, Ishak.
Well, Ren walks along.
I'm placed under arrest. I'm just death staring this orc and seeing what he does.
I don't know what is happening, and it's kind of cool.
Well, you are left with the 3 remaining policemen then.
Okay.
As this man ran away.
Ren doesn't know what a police is.
You causing trouble, mate. You look like you're making a disturbance here.
Is the orc speaking to me now?
Yeah.
Is he not intimidated as shit right now?
Yes, but not. He's got his friends with him as well. He is afraid of you.
I'm just looking at him. I'm just standing here. Why? Do you want me to be causing trouble?
He licks his lips in silence for a second, as he just sort of continues to cognate a response. You look like the sort to be disturbing the peace. Do you got any official papers?
This feels racially motivated. I can't help out my parents fuck demons. That's not my fault. They wanted to fuck things. They were horny. It's not my fault they fucked a demon.
I don't like the tone of your voice, sir.
I don't like how you're racist.
Show me your papers, mate.
What the fuck's the papers?
What?
I don't know. No one's asked me, what are the papers? I don't have papers. Why would I have papers?
We're creating a disturbance where we are, so please step to the side with me. And he steps into not an alleyway, but he steps onto a side street.
Sure.
Which him and his 2 friends join you in this alleyway. You look like the sort who'd be getting up to crime, wouldn't you?
I mean, this feels very general and something that lacks evidence.
Stand against the wall, could you? Hands against the wall.
Why?
Search down.
Why?
Shake down.
Random question.
Yeah?
Actually, fuck it. Let's do this. I'm just gonna go into my lantern. I'm just gonna disappear and just leave a lantern behind.
You disappear into this lantern.
I'm gonna sit in this lantern for 6 hours. I can hear whatever's going on around me.
You'd never guess what I just rolled.
Nat 20, 21.
A nat 20 and 2 2s. My dice does not want to roll anything in the middle today. What would that mean for these guys?
The other 2 would convince the nat 20 away.
You want that to happen, wouldn't you?
I would.
Okay. I think that's reasonable. I think that's...
At best, they would probably take the lantern with them into the police station.
Yes, that is true. Like, I don't think they would kick your lantern or anything. Because it's a lantern. They'd sort of want it as well.
I'm just gonna...
So you're right. I think the 2 possible options from this are the two dumb ones, sort of gaslight the one who's like, he's in the fucking lab. No, he's not, you fucking idiot. Robert. Or they would take the lantern with them as the 20 convinces them. And so I'm going to roll for it.
Okay. So they're going to just leave it in the street.
Below a 10, they leave it in the street. Above a 10, they take it with them. It's a 10. How fucking annoying is that? I'm going to roll it again, because that annoys me. I said below a 10 and above a 10. 19. He's in the fucking Latin, mate. Oh, what a fucking knobhead, this one. The nat 20 picks up the lantern and shakes it a little bit, which doesn't affect you, I think.
Dance for me, monkey, dance, you little bitch. Stephen, calm down a bit. You're a bit fucking rowdy today. Haven't hit anyone yet. God, I'm just looking for some bastard with the wrong look in his eyes.
As they take you towards the police precinct.
I can't see shit. I can just hear them talking.
Fuck, it's been a busy day. First the docks, do you hear they burned the church down? They burned the fucking church?
Right.
What happened?
Did they
No
bring
one
up
knows
police
yet.
brutality again?
Yeah, probably in the conversation along the way.
I reappear out of the lantern. I am Agent Faisal of Internal Affairs!
Rolling a dice. Roll your deception check.
24.
24. No, not 20s this time. So be your blessings.
I haven't heard of you before.
That doesn't matter. You are all under arrest for corruption and police brutality. You're a shame to the city you pretend to serve. Up against the wall.
It's required. You were being a disturbance. You were.
I had done nothing wrong. This was a sting operation. Your dwarven friend knows how to do it politely.
At least let us take you to the police station. Please,
No,
we can
you're
sort
under arrest.
Yes, sir.
The justice is for the king to decide.
Sir, yes, sir.
The second they all put their faces against the wall,
Yeah?
just run.
Okay. You successfully make it away as they sort of all pressed up against the wall. Convinced, at least in the moment, that you were internal affairs, you said it with such confidence and loudness more than anything else.
Peering out of a lantern, just holding it with the other hand. You're under.
And you definitely displayed magical powers beyond those of such they'd already come across. And that is where they leave you, or you leave them rather, for this current time. And we cut across to Ren in the police precinct.
This is my first arrest.
The dwarf, who is a little guy, says, "Okay, just come in. It's not a huge deal. This
Okay.
sort of thing happens from time to time, and maybe it was a miscommunication of sorts. I just need to sort through it, and we should be absolutely fine.
Okay.
You should come in and meet my friend. He's also Fae. Maybe you'll have something to bond over. It'll be good.
That sounds wonderful.
Excellent, excellent."
Sounds awesome.
And he leads you in, and you come into this room at first, which has this receptionist desk where this classic, very tropey sort of lady sits in a pencil dress, chewing a piece of gum and sort of lazily flipping through a magazine in front of her as you just trail past her with this policeman tipping his head towards her. You enter up the stairs of what is like a fire escape sort of stairs as you go up and up and up. And eventually you get to this level, which is, he opens the door to, which is this classic, like, detective's glass door, if you know what I'm talking about, like that sort of half see-through glass. And you enter into a bullpen of just officers and workers sort of moving about each other, and you're taken to a bench off the side, which says, "Someone will be with you in just a second.
I have to sit here by myself.
Well, you've got your snail with you."
Oh, yeah.
As you sit with snail on your head. Just stay right here, and we'll sort through this in a second.
Okay.
He walks across to the other side of the room-ish, not all the way across, but amidst the bullpen, where he obviously taps someone on the shoulder, and they stand up, and they walk across to you as well. You've actually met this person before.
That's crazy.
You met this person at a very specific spot.
Yeah.
You met him last session at the murder of the murder of James Desser.
Hey, I was in my autumn form then, you know, it might be different.
This man, or what is male coded at the very least, as you are aware of the genetics of your own species, is of a Eladrin variety.
I don't think my different forms are gonna help me here.
Yes, upon looking,
See, I would teleport, but then I'll leave my fucking snail behind.
this is an autumn Eladrin.
based.
who raises an eyebrow at you in curious nature, as they're aware that in their last meeting they were charmed by you.
They know.
Lovely to see you again.
Hi!
Excuse me if his accent changed a little.
I
Just
don't
forgive me.
remember what it was. So
Me neither. I just love a cheeky, light Irish accent.
Okay.
Lovely to see you again.
Hi!
Where did you find this one? She was. They were. Did it just. It was this guy's very bumbly on his words, the other dwarf, who seems new to the squad, and just sort of vaguely unprepared for social interaction.
I was near the opera. Apparently, I stole something.
Yes, they are under suspect for stealing pearls.
That's what it was.
Okay then, I'll give you a quick shakedown and we'll see if you've got the pearls on you then.
Okay, can you just... My snail, just like, be careful.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
That's an interesting snail you've got there.
Yeah.
I have no idea where it's from. Well, okay. Would you like to come to a privacy room, or would you be okay to stay in here?
I don't care. Do it.
Okay, please
what's
stand.
a shakedown? I don't even know what it is. Let's go. This is so exciting.
Can you raise your hands above your head?
Yeah.
And he sort of pats along your body. Do you have pockets on your clothes?
Yeah, probably.
Well, he sort of like fishes in your pockets and sort of
There's
finds
just gonna
like
be like rocks and sticks
just
and leaves.
junk.
I think there's like one pointy object in there. He just taps himself off.
Oh, ow, ow, oh.
Sorry. There's lots of stuff in my...
You
No.
have like knives on you as well.
You do you? That's okay. That's not that uncommon for sort of Fantasy City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely. That's
I found it on the road one time.
excellent. Oh, great find. You know, better to upcycle these things.
Mm-hmm.
And he fits it back into your belt or wherever he got it from.
Yeah.
This is a lovely sort of drapery. Your lower clothing bit.
Yeah, I made it myself.
You
know.
made this?
Mhm.
Oh my God! What does this depict on it?
So then I just like start speaking in Sylvan because it's just that's my native language.
Yeah, the dwarf be like.
So you know, it's like the big fox that's always hanging around at home. I don't know if you saw them because I don't think you were where I lived, but like there was like a really big fox and they were like rainbow. It was so pretty.
I have no idea about a big fox.
Yeah. Anyway, they're like my best friend.
That's cool. Big fox, how big are we talking? He says in Sylvan as well. Irish.
I can't show you because my hands are in the thingies.
Oh, feel free to move your hands as much as you. Oh, my bad. Okay. He back in common. He says, "Can I have the key, please?" And he
Look at this. I'm winning.
he undoes your handcuffs, manacles. Handcuffs is
Yeah.
probably more an accurate description.
So it's like. Okay, I'm not trying to run away. It's just really big. Okay.
No, go.
So then like Ren like does like a stuff like from like here to like over here, and then like this tall.
I've never seen a fox that big.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
amazing.
Cool.
Interestingly enough, I have seen a frog that big.
Whoa.
Does your fox have a name?
Fox. In Sylvan.
Okay.
That's just what Ren calls it.
True.
Ren
true.
doesn't.
Ren doesn't know the full
Ren doesn't
name.
like study.
Books are for nerds.
Yes.
I
I'm too
squint
busy reading
slightly.
Sonic
I was-
fanfics.
Okay. I'm still speaking in Sylvan, mind you.
This poor dwarf is like, huh?
Where were you on the night of James Desick's murder? He's speaking in Sylvan and no one else raises an eyebrow at this conversation.
Well, I mean, if I'm being honest, you know where I was. I was right in front of you.
Who are you and why are you here?
So, also, my name's Ren. That was a little bit of a lie. It's
He
just
turns
a
to the
different
dwarf.
bird.
And he says, I need to do a further shakedown and we're going to a privacy room.
Haha!
Um,
I'm gonna go to jail.
And he puts a hand sort of like gently on your back and leads you towards a room closed off from the others, which is like an interrogation room in modern day terms, with a table and a seat on either side.
Yeah, so like I just said a different bird name instead of this bird name, but like
Honestly, I don't even recall the name you said at this current time.
oh, it was Robin, you know.
I have it
bird.
written down somewhere.
Okay. Who am I? I'm Ren. Why am I here? I followed my friend here.
Who is your friend?
His name's Kai. He's pretty cool. I don't know much about him. He's tall and he's strong.
What do you know about the murder of James Desick?
Not much, honestly. I don't know why he died. I just know that he did die.
Are you involved in the crime families? This is all in Sylvan still.
Okay. No, not really. I'm not like a part of a crime family. What's a crime family even?
How long ago did you come to this land?
No. Ren starts counting on their hands. Like, like a month-ish, maybe. Month.
Okay. Who is your friend? What do you know of them?
His name's Kai, and he's tall, and he's strong, and he makes fun that I came out of a closet.
Oh,
Yeah, I came out of a closet.
very happy for you.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know much about him. His dad? No, was it his mom? His mom is dead.
Oh. Does Kai have a second name?
No, his name's Kai. That's all I've ever called him by. I don't think he has two names. Ren's an idiot. Ren has probably heard it many times.
Okay.
I also had a friend named Kiko, but then she went naked and she went into the water and took all of my gold and went into the ocean and she still hasn't come back. I don't know where she is.
I'm worried for the company you keep, and I know it is troubled for us Fae finding our way in this world, so I offer you some sympathy. It was not easy for me when I had arrived. He's slightly Irish.
Oh, my company is pretty good. And the snail.
Great.
I hope you do not find yourself taken advantage of.
No.
Ren, I say this in the kindest of ways possible.
Mm-hmm.
I do not believe you fully capable of being so entangled in this mess within just a month's time. And I'm worried for you, from Fae to Fae.
Well, you know, I could like maybe try and find a place to get home, but I think it's much cooler over here anyways, because like the people over here actually speak to me, so that's like a new kind of thing, you know. Back at home, everyone just kind of like looked at me and then they were like, and then they just kind of like walked away sometimes. So they never really spoke to me. So my friends here, they're pretty cool because they actually speak to me. You speak to me. Can we be friends too?
That actually does bring me on to my next point, Ren. Ren, I'm going to hold your hand in a second.
Bye.
Hold my hand as well, Ren.
Okay.
And he puts a hand out. And he grasps your own. And you feel he's palmed a small rock into your hand. Ren, we may be being watched as is part of this interrogation. Hence, we still speak in Sylvan.
Uh-huh.
That is a sending stone.
I have a rock.
You may message me whenever you like, and I will message you if I have favors.
Okay.
From Fae to Fae. We're having real trouble with this criminal investigation at the moment. Things are happening within the crime families, and I am genuinely very worried about the stability of this city, Ren. I'm really asking for your help here. And if you have information, if you need me, if I need you, I'll contact you by the stone, or you'll contact me.
Okay, how does it work?
You simply think It's like it's fairly intuitive.
Just unleash the demon child.
Hold the stone in your hand. Hold the stone in your hand firstly, and then
Okay.
think of my name, and it'll come to you.
What's your name?
I should have had this prepared sooner. Sorry, it's written down
Guys,
in my
wait.
list. I knew you were talking to this dude.
Pattern Grey.
No, it was an animal name to reflect
Descending
Ren's
stone.
name. So true, so true.
I kept it.
Green tree frog. Peacock.
Everyone calls me Peacock.
Poop cock.
See Peacock and Poopcock in society. I'm sorry. It was a frog name, but I
Tawny.
can't find it right now.
Tawny.
Tawny Frog?
Tawny frogmouth. It's a bird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know that, but you could call Tawny is like a reasonable enough name as well.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I don't mind that. Do we accept Tawny as the name, and I will edit that in my document later because it's taking me too long to find.
Yeah,
I don't know, I'm just throwing shit out there.
Well, Ren is a bird, and Tawny Frogmouth is a bird, but also frog related, so it's a fun little.
Can it be TAWNI? That's cute.
No, sorry.
No.
This dude is not a stripper.
I just like
Peacock. That's Peacock and Poopacock, the twins.
Tawny Frogmouth is his name. Well, he's frog related.
Okay.
Holy shit, I'm going to meeting Goose.
That's actually a very reasonable name, though. Like, I've heard of people called Goose before.
Sorry, I'm going to meeting Duck.
I just wrote down Tawny Frog related. Tawny Frogmouth. It's me, Tawny Frog related.
My
father
mum
was a-
fucked a toad.
We run a toad truck company. No, Tawny Frogmouth. What's his name?
But
Ren.
it's me, Tawny Frogmouth.
I don't care for the rich. I mean, their problems are insignificant. As a favor to you, I will call... What is this accent? Where is it going? As a favor to you, I will call... water under a bridge. You don't need to worry about the necklace. I don't care where it is. She has like 100 more, I bet. You may leave now, but please, if you need anything, if you feel taken advantage of, we can help you.
I mean, I kind of felt taken advantage of when I like consented to giving this guy my hands, and then he like shackled me. That was scary.
I'm sorry about that,
He
Ren.
didn't even tell me.
No, he thought you were a criminal.
Yeah, well, I wasn't being mean, so it was kind of mean by him.
Level with me. Did you take the necklace?
Yeah.
I understand. It's hard.
It was kind of funny.
Crime is spurred from the troubles of a people. You know, it is not... No criminal is a criminal only unto themselves. There are things that make a criminal, but no one is a criminal inherent. You have demon blood flowing through your forehead right now.
You just kill a whole bunch of priests and just release the
We
demon.
made Ratman, we stole a necklace, and we
Ren, no one is a criminal inherent.
Crime day.
You can go now, and I'll let them know that it wasn't you, and we're still on the lookout for a suspect.
Okay.
Please,
Mhm.
you're my in on this investigation. I need help if you can give it. Okay?
Okay.
Is it... Yes?
Yeah?
Thank you. Thank you so much. And he swaps to comment. He's like, that's all for now. We're done here. Thank you for all the information. It's been lovely, and I'm so sorry we took you without warning.
Thank you. Yeah, next time, make sure you find another person that's not me.
He opens the door and puts a hand on your back and goes, my apologies. We didn't mean to disturb your day, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and it should be absolutely fine and grand. Grand. Thank you so much. And he pats your back as you led back down the fire escape, past the receptionist who side-eyes you, chewing her gum. You notice she has elven ears, if that's of any.
I like wave at her like, hi! As if I wasn't just brought in here for a criminal investigation.
rolls her eyes at you and continues to flip through this magazine, chewing her gum, which you see inside the magazine. It's like a female cosmopolitan sort of
Gay.
less gay, more like Pink Dollar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Random question
Sure.
before Ryan leaves. Can I have bought some, like, 2 pairs of, like, you know the really trashy plastic sunglasses that have, like, strips instead of lenses?
Like the wraparounds.
Yeah.
Oh no, like
You-
like
you know,
Red
like,
Foo's
big
one?
Yeah, like, you know, like,
Like-
like the big sunglasses
Wait,
that
wait.
have, like, plastic lines through them.
Like party glasses.
Yeah.
Okay, not speed dealer glasses.
Yeah, party glasses.
Harder than the speed dealer glasses, but you can give me a roll for that.
No.
I want to get 2 sets of them for Crime Day.
One says crime and the other says day. Someone's like, "What's day crime?" As you stand in the wrong order.
What kind of check would it be?
Yeah.
Perception?
Investigation. As you like search around the city.
It's a 17.
Yeah. Okay. There is like a party-ish store.
Can I just get 2
Stuff.
sets of those sunglasses? How much is that?
There's a little halfling that runs the store.
Oh, welcome to Party City.
I meant they didn't have writing. They just like bright like neon
just-
colors.
They don't have writing on them. Sorry, we're not
Yeah.
that fancy.
I'll just get 2 sets. How much is that? Like 3 gold, 2 gold, 1 gold.
Like 1 gold, because they'd probably be like 5 silver each. They're pretty tacky.
Cool.
What colors do you get? Because there's an array of colors displayed in a very.
What? Did Ren have a lot of green on her?
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
What colors have I
Today, Ren has green hair, pink skin. Tomorrow,
Who knows?
seen? Are there ones with like trashy, flashy lights and stuff that change colors and
No.
stuff? No. I don't know.
tomorrow,
Hot pink.
tomorrow
Hot pink?
Ren's a
I'll get
bitch.
2 sets of hot pink.
2 sets of hot pink. Mark it off your money. Mark it in your collection.
Thank you for shopping at Party City.
Bright Party City glasses. Congratulations.
He pulls
today.
like one of those confetti cannons, one of the little handheld ones, and just as he takes your money as a purchase.
I'm gonna draw this.
As you leave the store, the man sort of obvious, the halfling obvious is like, as the full demeanor of Party City drops. Welcome to Party City.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be waiting near the police station.
Ren exits the police station with a tawny by their side, although you're not aware of this dude's name. This male-coded man.
Slay.
As Ren...
Oh, also, I have one more question. Do
Yes?
you change every single day and have no control over what form you take, and then it controls your emotions and it makes you incredibly unstable? Or
No.
Do you, oh, okay. That's awesome.
Oh.
Goodbye.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Call me if you need help.
See you tomorrow.
Okay,
Probably not, but maybe.
maybe. Call me if you need help. Thank you for your assistance.
Uh-huh.
Best of luck.
Okay.
Backpack. I've just got written party glasses now.
Yeah, Ishak has...
I'm standing in like an alleyway. It was just like these bright pink glasses on with like these strips on. in like my full like warrior garb, and I offer you a pair.
Yes.
Crime Day.
Yeah, and Ren is free of the police department now, and the sun is going to its end. You're slightly hungry, but like you're fine as well. You have like a little bit left of this day. Is there anything you'd like to do to wrap up Crime Day?
Go to the tavern and ask the gnome guy if his brother showed up today.
You're bad with these people's gender.
Oh, sorry, sister.
Yeah. So you go up.
Chuck doesn't see gender, just sees insignificant flashbacks.
Oh my god.
Courtney Wristwatch is at the desk again today. She was Scottish. Hello. Welcome back. It's lovely to see you. Did you find my brother?
Yes, I told him to come visit here. Did he not show up?
Oh, he's not come yet.
No,
Haven't seen him.
I will have to go find him again.
Is he okay?
Yes.
I'm really worried about him.
He is alive.
Oh, I'm
He may
glad.
have taken some money from bad people.
How much does he owe?
What are we looking for?
He owes 5 gold now.
Who does he owe it to?
My boss.
Who the fuck is your boss? Who are you?
Someone who had orders to kill your brother.
Is my brother okay? What did you do?
He's not dead.
Yeah, no, we didn't kill anybody. I've never seen your brother before, so we kind of.
He's not dead.
Yeah.
You keep saying that and it doesn't make me... Did you beat him up? Why are you hesitating?
No, we haven't done anything like that.
Yes, you have not done anything like that. Look, it's better than death.
He's alive?
Yes, I left him alive.
I can't call the police on you, can I?
No.
Ah!
I'll be in my room if your brother comes
Stay.
in.
Stay for a second. She pulls open the cashier. No one's gonna notice the difference. And she takes 5 gold out.
Thank you for your time.
Please, just make sure he's safe.
I
Please don't
will.
hurt him anymore.
I will tell him that the debt is now settled and that if he doesn't come and see you, I will throw him off a bridge.
Please, just don't do anything more to him.
Do you want me to tell him to see you at least? I found him in the bathroom in the fat lady's bosom.
At the fat lady's bosom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close off the shift early today.
Best of luck.
Talk to him, I guess. Please, just don't hurt him anymore.
No.
Ah!
If he gets in my way, things happen.
Can you talk to him?
To your brother or to Isha?
Can you talk to my brother?
Who's your brother?
They did not see your brother.
I've never met your brother before. Sorry.
Ah!
Your brother is alive. Anyway, I am going to bed. Have
Her eyes
fun.
look sullen.
Do you guys allow animals in your rooms? It's just a snail. Look.
She's not even looking at you. Courtney wristwatch looks distraught in a way that is defeated and a little sad.
If they don't respond, the answer is yes.
And there's a bar and a table, and Courtney just sort of sits down at the table at the bar and grabs a bottle straight off the bar, which the bartender side-eyes her but doesn't stop her. And she takes a swig straight from the bottle and puts it down on the table and begins her night of quiet destruction.
We win.
Crime day!
Crime day.
We've done physical trauma, and now we have done emotional trauma.
Hey.
You find your way up to your rooms, which are lovely and refreshed. The bed sheets are refreshed and new, completely different from before. Your flowers have changed again in your windowsill to be a new and inspiring, I should say, design. You have your room with your coffee table and your window, and I think there was a couch in there as well, and your bedroom.
Oh.
Would you like to eat today?
Yes.
Yes, please.
How?
Is there a restaurant in this tavern?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah,
Cool,
I think
we'll go-
before we went up to our room, we'd go to the restaurant.
Oh, Courtney was like sitting a few tables across from you.
We're busy celebrating. Woo!
Let's go!
Occasionally your meal is interrupted by and you eat, you feast, you are merry. Your
How much
meal,
money does that cost?
Yeah, I was...
a gold each.
I know
But it's a
how-
very fancy meal, I might add.
Wonderful.
I know how to pay for things now.
Ishak, if you are not having anything specific, if you just order meal, you are served a steak with potatoes and some carrots steamed. It's quite nice. And if
Salad.
if you are not served, you have a potatoes as well, steamed carrots, and a big set of 2 corns on the cob.
Fuck yeah.
Corn.
Corn.
That's corn. Do you know corn?
That's disturbed.
You're so right.
Oh, what are the corn
I
noises?
can't believe you did that to me.
Yeah, but what are the corn noises? It's like, ooh, ooh. Thank you. I'm not as good as it as you. I'm so sorry.
I can't even do it.
Go on,
I love metal music.
do it.
I can't.
Give it one shot.
No,
One shot, and I'll give you 5 gold in game.
I can't do it.
Failure.
I am.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thanks.
You finish your meals. You make your way up to your bedrooms. Ren, where do you go? Do you follow Ishak into Ishak's room?
No,
or
I
does
go to my
Ren go to-
bedroom. Ren's like, I'm so glad that you didn't do whatever you were planning to do with the rope today. And we actually hung out and had a fun time.
Yes. Once again, do not rat me out to your police.
No, it's okay. I only talked about Kai, so
Good.
that's fine.
Do not mention the church. Nothing happened.
No, I didn't say anything
Good.
about that. My friend does know that I took the necklace, though.
That's fine.
It's okay. He said that was fine.
Yeah, cool.
Anyway, goodbye. I hope to see you tomorrow. No more crime. Kai's gonna come back. No more crime day.
I know. No crime day.
No more.
Shh,
Okay.
a secret.
Yes.
They may have seen the drain grate in
I'm
the
gonna
midst.
tell Kai tomorrow.
I don't even have to tell. We're gonna walk up to see like this demon child crawling on a wall. We're gonna wake up the next day and we're just gonna be like our skins turn like black with these red under us, and we can fly through fireballs.
Kai's like, hey, so what happened?
I met with some long lost family.
Well,
Ren switches to summer, so I'm gonna be an angry bitch tomorrow.
perfect, Fiona. You demon found it.
Brrr.
So like friends, like roommates, you wave goodbye to each other in the hallway and close your doors to your separate rooms where you find yourself a relaxed and lovely night. Having successfully completed a crime day, today you found a snail in the sewers, which is still with Ren, glowing in a sort of mood-light fashion.
Nightlight.
The Rat King, the man of rats, the Rat Man himself, emerged from the sewers, chasing Ishak and scaring the entire rich population of the city. Maybe not the entirety of them, but a fairly good chunk. Then, from there on, you went up, you stole a necklace, which you actually still have, Ishak. Remember to mark that down in your
Oh
inventory.
yeah. Oh,
You need to sell that for money.
You then found yourself a church in which you destroyed the priesthood of the one true God and burnt the church to the ground, allowing a demon free into the city who is now roaming the streets, probably consuming homeless people as we speak. And then, after a long day, you came home via the police station and had a lovely meal. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's friendship. I'm so glad that Ren finally found real acceptance in this world, and
burglary, robbery, and murder.
and with that, could you take us to Big Cap? Map Cam Big. Thank you everyone for watching. Please follow all our accounts as listed down below if you're on Twitch, and down below if you're on YouTube. Probably down below if you're anywhere else. We love you. We thank you. Enjoy your night. I hope you sleep well, as we will be doing very soon. Have a good time, and we'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.